What's up, Cowboys Nation? Today we have some huge news that is shaking the entire NFL world and especially Cowboys fans everywhere. It's not every day you hear about a massive trade that could completely change the trajectory of a franchise, but that's exactly what's happening right now with the Dallas Cowboys. In a move that's left fans and analysts buzzing, Stephen Jones, the executive vice president of the Cowboys and the son of legendary owner Jerry Jones, has confirmed that the Cowboys are making a massive splash by signing quarterback Deshaun Watson to a jaw-dropping $220 million contract. Yes, you heard that right, $220 million, a deal that could have a huge impact on the future of the Dallas Cowboys, their Super Bowl hopes, and of course, their current quarterback Dak Prescott. For those of you who've been following this, you'll know that rumors had been swirling for months, and people were wondering if the Cowboys might be looking to shake things up at the quarterback position, but even the most optimistic fan didn't see this one coming. This move is one that not only changes the trajectory of the Cowboys but also sends shockwaves throughout the entire NFL. Deshaun Watson, as many of you know, was drafted by the Houston Texans in the first round of the 2017 NFL Draft and quickly became one of the most electrifying quarterbacks in the league. His ability to make pinpoint throws, combined with his mobility, was a game-changer from the very start. However, things have been far from smooth for Watson in recent years. We all remember the tumultuous period where Watson found himself at the center of legal battles and a suspension that saw him miss a significant amount of time. But after working his way back from all that adversity and finding himself in great physical shape again, Watson has been ready for a comeback. The big question was, would he be able to find a team willing to take a risk on him? Enter the Cowboys, who, despite having Dak Prescott firmly entrenched as their starting quarterback, are looking to elevate their game to the next level. Jerry Jones and the Cowboys have always been known for their bold decisions, and this one is no different. So, what does it all mean for the Cowboys, Dak Prescott, and the future of this franchise? Let's break it all down and dive deep into the ramifications of this huge move. First, let's talk about the contract details. The $220 million deal is an absolutely massive commitment. According to reports, this contract is set to span 4 years, meaning Watson will remain a Cowboy until at least the 2029 season. That's a long-term commitment, and with $150 million guaranteed, it's clear that the Cowboys are going all in on Watson's ability to lead them to a Super Bowl. This puts Watson in an elite category of quarterbacks in terms of financial security, right up there with guys like Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, and other top-tier quarterbacks who have earned similar contract extensions. Watson's skill set is undeniable. His mobility, ability to read defenses, and knack for making plays in the clutch have made him one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when healthy. The Cowboys obviously see something special in him, and it's not just about his physical talents. It's about his leadership, his mentality, and his drive to prove people wrong after all he's been through in recent years. He's a proven winner who's taken a less-than-stellar Texans team to the playoffs multiple times, and Cowboys management believes he has what it takes to do the same in Dallas. But now, the big question on everyone's mind, what does this mean for Dak Prescott? Dak has been the face of the Cowboys franchise for several years now. He's been through his own struggles with injuries and ups and downs in terms of performance, but overall, he's been a leader in the locker room and one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the NFL. But is that enough? The Cowboys have come close to making a Super Bowl run under Dak, but they've never quite been able to get over the hump. With this major move to bring Watson to Dallas, some fans are wondering if Dak's time in Dallas could be coming to an end. Now, don't get me wrong, Dak is still an incredibly talented quarterback. He's put up impressive numbers year after year and has carried the Cowboys to multiple playoff appearances. But at the end of the day, the NFL is a business, and teams are always looking for ways to get better, especially when it comes to the quarterback position. With the Cowboys now investing a huge sum of money in Watson, it could mean that Dak's future is in serious jeopardy. There have already been rumors swirling that the Cowboys could potentially trade Dak or even move him to a backup role. While there's no official word yet on what exactly the team's plans are with Dak, it's clear that the $220 million contract for Watson is a signal that the Cowboys aren't just looking for a quarterback, they're looking for a game changer who can take them to the next level. This situation creates a lot of uncertainty for Dak. Is he going to be the starting quarterback next season? Could he be traded to another team that needs a quarterback? Or could he remain in Dallas, potentially as a backup to Watson or in a different role entirely? It's all up in the air right now. But let's take a step back for a moment and think about what this move means for the Dallas Cowboys' Super Bowl aspirations. The Cowboys have long been one of the most storied franchises in the NFL. They have the talent, the fanbase, and the resources to win a Super Bowl. But the one thing that has always eluded them in recent years is that elusive quarterback play that could carry them over the top. We've seen the Cowboys come close the playoff exits, the disappointments, the games they should have won but didn't. With Deshaun Watson now on the roster, the Cowboys have one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the league. Watson's playmaking ability, combined with the talented supporting cast the Cowboys have around him, makes this team a legitimate Super Bowl contender for the foreseeable future. The NFC East has been up for grabs in recent seasons, and now, with Watson under center, the Cowboys could very well emerge as the team to beat in the division. The Eagles have made strides, the Giants have a young and hungry roster, and even the Commanders have shown signs of life. But no other team in the NFC East has a quarterback like Watson, and that could make all the difference when it comes to competing for division titles and playoff positioning. Looking at the bigger picture, this move doesn't just impact the Cowboys' future, it sends ripples throughout the entire NFL. Teams around the league will be watching closely to see how Watson performs in Dallas, and they'll be looking to see if this massive investment pays off. Will Watson be the quarterback that leads the Cowboys to their first Super Bowl since the 90s? Or will it be a case of another expensive quarterback move that doesn't live up to expectations? Time will tell, but one thing's for sure, the NFL landscape is shifting, and the Cowboys are positioning themselves to be at the center of it all. As for Dak Prescott, this move creates a ton of questions. Could he be traded to another team in need of a quarterback? The trade market for quarterbacks is always active, and Prescott is still considered one of the top quarterbacks in the league. Teams like the Indianapolis Colts, the Washington Commanders, and others could be interested in bringing Dak in as their starter. Or could Dak take on a backup role in Dallas, supporting Watson and helping him acclimate to the team and the system? There's no way to know for sure, but the fact that the Cowboys have made this huge move signals that they're not satisfied with where they are. They're looking for a quarterback who can elevate this team and lead them to the ultimate prize, a Super Bowl victory. It's a bold move, and whether it works out or not, you can't deny that it's going to make for one of the most exciting and unpredictable seasons in Cowboys history. So, Cowboys Nation, what do you think about all of this? Are you excited to see Deshaun Watson in a Cowboys uniform, or do you feel conflicted about the future of Dak Prescott? We want to hear your thoughts. Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of the latest news on the Cowboys and all things NFL. We've got a lot more coverage coming your way as we continue to follow this huge trade and its impact on the Cowboys, the NFL, and everything in between. Stay tuned, Cowboys Nation, and we'll see you next time with more updates, more analysis, and everything you need to know as we march toward a new era in Dallas. Go Cowboys!